Well, welcome guys, thanks for checking out this video. So you're here to find out how to softmod the original PlayStation 1 that came out about 30 years ago, a very popular console and even still today. Now back in the day, they actually were, a lot of these had modded. I've got around about 7 of these consoles in stock, and when I've actually purchased these throughout the years, I've managed to come across about 4 of these already had modded. But now we can actually get these all soft modded by just simply using a PlayStation 1 memory card. Now in this video I'm going to show you a step-by-step guide on how to do this yourself. Now you could actually do this by simply owning one of these PlayStation memory cards to USBs, but the problem is they're hard to recognize with the PC itself. If you got the original PlayStation 3 one that came out, the official one, the PC may be able to recognize these a lot better. So in this video we're going to do a different process, but you may need a couple more things. So we're going to need a PlayStation 2 that has already been soft modded. This is actually a simple program that you download, and you can transfer the necessary data into the memory card itself. So obviously you need a PC, you need a USB, and then a soft modded PlayStation 2 and a PlayStation 1 memory card. Doesn't matter if it's official one or not. You can actually use this actual soft mod itself on the original PlayStation 1 console, but it's a bit different process to the original one that had the composite at the back of that, and then it's almost the same process then as the original fat one with the PlayStation 1 or the PlayStation Mini ones, if you remember them. There are some great benefits with the soft modded PlayStation 1. Of course you can play your backups, but one of my favorite features is playing the PlayStation 1 imported games from the USA or Japan to get those 60Hz output and those libraries that we didn't actually get over here. And there's a nice little trick that is for those power owners that I will actually explain at the end of the video. So if you like this content, hit that like button. If you want to support this type of content as well, hit that subscribe, and let's get into this. Now the first thing to do is head to the link in the description box below, and you head to this website where you can download the FreePSXBoot software that is needed. It has been heavily inspired by the Tony hacks that works basically as the same type of thing, but with the FreePSX version it does give you some extra additions. You will see the contributors on the right hand side of the screen, so make sure you head to them and give them a thumbs up. If it wasn't for them, no soft mod or hack for us. Much appreciated for their work and also what they provide for the retro gaming community. My advice first is to make sure you give this page a good read through to get a better understanding, because I probably may have missed a fair few things and it may be different to how you are going to mod it. But basically this is stating that the memory card that you'll be using will wipe all of its data, so prep up a backup if you need to do so. It is also stating some different processes if you are a lucky owner of the memory card Pro that recently came out, or even if you own the very original PS1 console that had the composite that I mentioned early on in this video. Through the process of using FreePSXBoot, you have to find what version that you need to download for your console, and it can be simply found by clicking on the release version that is available on the right hand screen of this website, giving you the available versions. Now when it comes to the PlayStation 1 console, there's a lot of different variant builds, so you have to look at the back of your console to see the serial number, because different type of builds hold a different type of BIOS, and this is what we're trying to hack with this PSX soft mod. So as you scroll down the page, you will see the BIOS number and the serial number information. So with my actual console, I'm going to turn around and see what number mine is, and you will see in the top right hand side it's the SCPH5552 model. So each console does have its own number to find out what BIOS one you need to hack. So this my actual model number as shown by there, and it should show you the year and BIOS that you actually need to hack. So with the information, if you scroll down now on that page, you can track down which file to download. So which is the date that that BIOS was actually created. Let's track them down, and there we have it. So that's the actual file I need to download for this version of the console that I got. So a very small file, so put that somewhere safe that you know that you need to put on the USB. So I'm going to put this on my desktop ready to transfer. That's all we need to do now, is put this on the PlayStation 1 memory card. So now we're going to put our USB into the computer, and we just need to format the drive itself. So we're going to just go with the FAT32 that is recommended, and the data allocation as default, and the volume name could just be whatever you like. It doesn't have to be a specific name. So now our USB card is ready to put the file on, we also need to download another actual folder to put on this USB for the PlayStation 2 to load up. Now the second link that you'll see in the description will send you to this website to grab the memory card Annihilator app for the PlayStation 2. Simply download it and unzip it and put that on the desktop ready to now place into the actual USB drive. So you place them onto the root of the USB like so, and then you eject this safely, and then we head to the PlayStation 2 and put the thumb drive into one of the USB ports. So let's head to the PlayStation 2 menu. Now this is what my one looks like. I did change some of the text files just to make it easier on the eyes, so I just named the ULF browser, which is what normally it should be called, as Fire Browser. You probably recognize this if you already have a modded PlayStation 2. So now you can actually access the files, and there is our Annihilator app. So check in the folder, and then we load up the ELF. So this is just a simple application where you can actually access the memory cards and actually have more freedom and creativity on what you can do with these. So the first thing first, we want to head over to the memory card slot 2. Here you can actually create a backup image of your actual memory card if you wish to do so. So you simply just create MC image, and that will then put that onto the root of the USB drive, or whatever you like to put it. Now this process does take a couple of minutes, so just be a bit patient if you wish to actually create a backup of your PlayStation 1 memory card. So let's get back in there. We've completed that. So let's go back into slot 2, the PlayStation 1 memory card, and then we want to restore MC image. So this is what image you actually select to put on the PlayStation 1 memory card. So we're going to actually search now and head to the USB drive, which is in mass, and there is our image, the MCR. So this is born new now that it will restore the image and just wipe everything off the memory card. This again does take a couple of minutes, so just be a bit patient on that. So let's get past this bit again. Bam. So basically our soft modded memory card is now ready to use on our PlayStation 1 console. So let's plug this in to the first port of the actual console itself and give this a boot. So to actually access this, that's all you gotta do is simply press X on the memory card actual menu, and this does take not too long, just a couple of seconds to see the green actual process bar as the main actual screen, and bam, we are in. So it does give you a fair few options. Sorry about the focus here. So I don't want to go into too much explanation. I just want to focus on how to play your backups and your imports. So you can just basically open the lid and then put in your import. The one I'm going to go for is the NTSC copy of Crash Team Racing, a game I've had for quite a while. So it doesn't take too long at all for your game to actually boot up. So this is pretty awesome. I can now play my NTSC imports from USA and Japan on an actual PAL console natively on the original actual hardware. So it boots up pretty well, and there is a couple of extra features that this mod does provide from scratch, but I will go into further details in later on videos. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and you will see more updates about this mod, and perhaps even in the future we may get some even further updates. Now the main thing I really like to put in more effort in trying to find out is this PAL to NTSC conversion. So you put in a PAL game and that will convert it into an NTSC. So PAL game will be 50 Hz, and so you're suffering from like 20% of actual frames, and this will bump it up to 60 frames per second on the games that actually apply that. So this is something I am looking forward to and testing out more thorough. So as always guys, if you like this video, hit that button. If you want to help and support, click subscribe, leave your comments below, and I catch you lot on the next video.